Well, I work on software which is not physical. It relies on concepts that bring those concepts into sort of a program which will help to other people. But I do have to admit I'm a workaholic. Now, if you're working with computers, there's a grave danger of you becoming a workaholic or a computerholic. There's no doubt about that, because it is not real, it's not true, and it just grabs the brain and gives the brain a momentum. And so you start to lose the sensation of life, use the sense of life in your body. Life, because you're so transfixed on the screen and what that represents, the conceptual thing, you start to lose your life. And that's what's going to happen to man in the future. I'm talking about the evolutionary plan here, how it'll go. Man is going to become so transfixed with his computers and things that he loses the sense of life in his body. So then he will be able to, some way or other, be without his body and leave. He won't be able to, he'll have to leave the planet in some way or other, because this is a planet of sensory perception and life and love and use of the body and those things. He will have to leave that body and invent for himself a virtual reality of his own making. That's what he will do. And I'm one of these people, like many other people, not that many, trying to keep man in his body, trying to keep the life here. I don't know why. I mean, it doesn't matter what happens, because everybody dies. And when you die, you won't know anything about computers, and you won't know anything about the earth or anything, but you will know about life. You will know what's behind the planet and what's behind the sensory perception, life. So, you start to lose the sense of life. Is that so? Yes.
So it's a straight choice. I'm paying the price and affecting those around me by doing that.
Yes, and you'll affect those around you, because you won't be able to relate to them in love or life so much. But you're here, and to be here, there has to be a love of life, which I'll talk about sometime, that in every one of you, there has to be this love of life. That's right, you do love life, but yes, and it brings you back to life, doesn't it? Instead of having a computer in front of you that only can give you back what you put into it anyway, and make cross sections and connections like the human mind, synthesize, and then make you think that you've invented something when really you haven't. It's just a synthesis of what's already known. But here you are reminded of life in you, and that's very lovely, isn't it? So I think eventually, I don't know how it's going to be done, but a lot of you men are going to get out of that in some way or other. I don't know how you can do it, but I could say that's your challenge.